Well, I guess that sometimes when things are destined to happen, they happen regardless, guys. So today we are talking about the Suzuki GSX-S 1000 GT Plus. So we're going to call it GT Plus for short. This is the 2024 model. And well, the reason I started the video in this manner is it's because, well, I got into an accident recently and the CFMoto is no longer part of my life. Basically, bikes are a way of life, I call it. I've been riding since I was a little kid, and well, I recently got into a wreck. It wasn't my fault. I was in the blind spot of a car for a few seconds, and that particular vehicle got into my lane very quickly, and I hit a lane splitter, which happened on a bridge, and I ended up on the opposite side of that lane. I crossed the lane splitter, hit it, the bike jumped, and when I landed on my side, and the bike was considered totaled by the insurance. I tried to do a buyback on that CFMoto Ibex 800T. It was the 2023 model, and they said that it was going to be $3,700 to buy it back, plus the repair cost was going to be around $2,500. And that bike pre-owned right now, I can find it for about $8,000, and it was going to cost just about that much to get it back. So I said, you know what, let's ditch that bike. The bank, well, not the bank, my insurance company paid it off, and that's a done deal, guys. So today we are checking out here the Suzuki, again, the GSX-S 1000 GT Plus. That's a whole paragraph. It's a really hard name to say. It's kind of like a tongue twister. So this one, guys, right now currently it has only about 9 miles, I think. I just rode it a little bit. I bought it with 0 miles, as this was shipped to the dealership. The dealership just assembled it. They didn't even test it much. They just turned it on, drove around the parking lot, and that was it, guys. I got delivered, and the rest is just history, basically. So let's see here. We have 9.5 miles on the odometer, I believe. Let's go ahead and check. No, there we go. That's the odometer, and I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but it has only 9 miles. It is a spanking brand new bike, and I'm loving this particular one, guys. For a long time, I wasn't really interested in Suzuki due to the fact that they were lacking some technology. They just were not there yet. But this one here in particular, guys, has a the same motor as the old K5, which is a 4-cylinder, inline 4-cylinder, or yeah, inline 4, and it has 999 cc's. And yes, this is a 6-speed with quick shifter. It has cruise control. It has a whole bunch of great features, guys. I'm not going to jump into details because there's a whole bunch of videos. I'm mainly going to tell you what I think about the bike right off the bat. One thing I don't like about any bike, not just this one, is what you guys are seeing right now. Only one light comes out as a low beam or as a daylight light, as you can tell. And so if you want the other one on, you have to turn on your high beams all the time. Minor inconvenience. And I was looking for the blue, but unfortunately they stopped making it in 2023. So now you only get the red for 2024, which is the one I have here, and the black as well. So guys, I'm going to gear up here so that you don't get bored with all my little drama. And I did transfer already the tech form phone mount. This thing held great. Even on the accident, it was intact. My phone was on it all the time. I just got to get a new wire, which I already ordered, so I can plug it into the battery, plug it into this, and I can start getting wireless charging. Amazing device right here, guys. Super rugged. And so yeah, let's go on for a ride. We're gonna test the bike, and I'll give you my first impressions about it. I don't have the side bags on it right now. I decided to take them off. Side bags are typically for when you're traveling, in my opinion. So we're gonna go on for a quick ride, and I'll be right back. There's my baby girl. So let's go ahead and get it started. What I like about this bike, just as we had it with the CFMoto, is the fact that it has a quick start button. So the CFMoto had that already, so it's nothing new to me. So yes guys, I'm just gonna give you here a quick story about what happened. And I am referring to the CFMoto. So around May 15th of 2024, a buddy and I headed to a place in Fort Lauderdale called Marina 84. And so as we were riding, we got there around 9 o'clock at night, and we were there for just a few hours. We were gonna leave, or we left around 11, but it was really short after we left that I got into the accident. And basically what happened is that somebody got into my lane on the blind spot. We were exiting from there. It was roughly like 11:30 or so. We were exiting, and then as I got into a bridge, this car cut me off, and then I was forced into the lane splitter, as I said earlier, and the Ibex was a total loss. Based on the insurance, I was hurt. Nothing broken, luckily, but I was hurt. And so as a result of being hurt, I was out of work for like 2 weeks or so until the road rash cleared. My bones were sore a little bit, especially the joints on my shoulder. And doctor said that maybe some ligaments were a little bit stretched out or something, and that I needed some time to heal. So I took just about 2 weeks. And yeah, the insurance paid out the CFMoto. I was trying to get it back to fix it, but unfortunately guys, it was just too expensive, and I decided to take out the idea that fixing the bike was going to be an option, and or keeping it. Plus it was going to have a rebuilt title. Here's the quick shifter. Beautiful. We are on mode B. It has 3 modes: A, B, and C. C being the slowest mode. And right now we are on vehicle mode. It's supposed to give you a side-by-side turn. There we go. But I don't think I have my Bluetooth turned on because I am doing this video. But this bike, guys, comes with you know, ditching the story about the CFMoto. I already told you what happened. The bike is gone. It is a shame because I like the bike. But now we're gonna talk here about the Suzuki GSX-S 1000 GT Plus. The GT Plus here, guys, comes with pretty awesome features as well. You get turn-by-turn navigation system with the app. You have to download it onto your phone. It could be Android or iOS. Also, it comes with a quick shifter. It does have USB ports. It has cruise control, and the list goes on. This bike is a sport touring bike. It is a little different than my Ibex 800T, which was an adventure bike. This one has a upright, comfortable position. However, guys, the only difference here is that you are leaning forward a little bit more. So for this, I went on eBay and I saw this riser for the handlebar, and so I purchased it. It was about $150 approximately. So I got that already, and hopefully I can increase the height a little bit. It's not terrible. I can ride like this for hours, guys. My feet are a little bit bent in the sense that the pegs are a little bit high, but I don't get any pain so far. I mean, it's only been now 12 miles, so we have to see on the long term, guys. Suzuki has stepped up their game here. As you can tell, they have a TFT display. This is new to them, and for other manufacturers it's kind of old, guys. This is like old news. So what I'm gonna do here real quick, guys, I'm gonna stop right here. I went into the do not enter lane, and I'm gonna fix a couple of things, including here my GPS system, and that way I can see it on the actual phone, guys. Hold on, give me 1 second. So yes, guys, like I was saying, this is a different animal in that aspect. I had to increase the handlebars a little bit, and I also got a taller windshield with a slight curve so that the wind cuts a little more. Right now the wind is hitting my neck area. I am 5 feet 10 inches tall, and I'm getting hit like right below the chin. So I know that for long distances, guys, I have to get something a little bit different. Right now I am not trying to go too hard on it. It is currently breaking in, so I'm trying to be nice to it. But yes, guys, the wind difference is quite noticeable. I'm pretty sure that you can hear this through this helmet. I can feel that wind hitting me now a little bit harder. Not as bad as other sports bike, but it is noticeable comparing it to the CFMoto. But gladly I have some accessories coming up so that we can resolve this issue, guys. That I have with the Ibex 800T that I don't now here with the Suzuki is the self-canceling turn signals. I don't have that here. I don't have the heated handle grips. I don't have the heated seats. So as you can tell, I'm missing a few things. I think that the CFMoto, for what it was very well equipped, guys, and a very comfortable bike. But what I like about the Suzuki is the difference in power. It is a very stable bike. The shifting is super nice, and best of all, the throttle mapping, it's perfect on this bike. With the Ibex, I had problems with the throttle where sometimes it had a dead spot, and I didn't like that one bit, guys. It was quite bad. This bike has awesome features, one of them being that you can set up a mode on the screen that changes the display from being white like it is right now. That means daylight time. It goes into nighttime automatically, which is really cool. The Ibex didn't do that. The brakes on the Suzuki are a little bit different. They're a little bit more squishy, I would say. It has Brembo brakes, which are known to be great brakes, but they are just a little bit different. Good stopping power, but they're just a little bit squishy, guys. To activate the cruise control, you had to kind of like, that was quite dangerous also, guys. You have to grab one arm and kind of like activate it, because if you try to do it with your same right arm, I just hit the throttle suddenly, and that's not safe, guys. So we're gonna set it up. It's working just fine. As you can tell, I'm steadily doing 74. Again, guys, I'm not trying to break it. You know, it's breaking in. Just getting into this bike, getting used to it. It does have power, guys. Let me tell you, I'm on B mode, not even on A mode, and it's very intimidating. Very, very intimidating. So yes, guys, it's been now about 28 miles. Well, we done 90 miles basically, or let me see, 21 miles. No, 90 miles. Sorry. And let me tell you, guys, it's been quite nice of a ride. But there's just a few things that they could have been better. One of them is that cruise control button. It's so hard to reach it on the right side here. They should have made everything on the left side. As you can tell, I can easily access it, but that's not really the case here, guys. So you know, that's just me nitpicking. But so far, like I said, guys, it's been just a few miles and I'm already enjoying the ride. I have no fatigue whatsoever. My body, it's in an upright position, and I have no hand fatigue. I have no back pain. Everything so far is so good, guys. That's why I love the Ibex, because the Ibex allowed me to go long distances without getting any type of fatigue or back pain. Of course, you're not gonna ride for hours and hours and hours without stopping, but it's always important to know that you ain't getting you know, that hand fatigue all the time, guys, which is very common on sports bike, as we know. The shifting is super smooth, but now you can call me an old-fashioned type of guy, in the sense that I like to hit the clutch. It's just a habit, I guess, riding all my life with clutches, and now we get quick shifters. I use the clutch all the time, but when I do get the opportunity to actually think about it and say, oh wait, I have a quick shifter, and I use it, it's butter smooth on this particular bike, guys. It is super nice to use it. On that part, I have zero complaints when it comes to the shifting. Like I said, the throttle mapping, it's perfect. Another thing I had to complain about, now that I thought about it, is going to be the levers, whatever you guys call it. The brake on the right, well, it's okay because you can adjust it, but unfortunately, guys, you can't adjust the clutch one, which is quite cheap feeling, to be honest with you. I don't like that part. And again, this is just my initial impressions, but I mean, it's quite smooth, the clutch. When you press it, it's not as smooth as the Ibex, because I did put the one finger clutch mod on it. I'm going to see if maybe there is a mod for this one as well. But yes, on the Ibex, I did have the one finger clutch, and it was super smooth, guys. The bike was great, guys. First impressions, really nice. There's more that I like than the things I don't like, and I already mentioned a few. It is a nice, powerful bike. Imagine that I was only using it on B mode. A mode, I don't even want to think about it, guys. I got to get used to the bike a little bit more. I don't want to try to impress anybody on YouTube. I mean, as much as I would love to, but that's just a risk, and me coming from an accident, I'm still, you know, warming up things a little bit. But this bike, I can see the potential, guys. I can see the power. And yes, there's a couple of mods coming up. I'm going, or not mods, but just accessories that I'm going to add to the bike, and those are coming very, very soon. Make sure you stay tuned to the channel, subscribe, comment, like, and don't forget to click on the bell icon so that you don't miss future videos like this. I'll see you later.